I want to share with you a truth rarely explored in conventional medical conversations. The individuals I've observed who navigate aging with exceptional grace, still driving themselves to appointments at 78, managing their own homes at 81, and remaining intellectually vibrant and curious at 85, aren't simply those fortunate enough to avoid major diseases. Instead, they are the ones who consistently engaged in 5 distinct activities that most of their peers quietly abandoned years prior, often without even realizing it. The scientific evidence supporting this insight is now more robust than ever. Longevity science has progressed significantly beyond the passive notion of aging as something we merely endure. We now possess clear, consistent data demonstrating that specific daily behaviors are powerful predictors of how effectively our brains, hearts, and musculoskeletal systems will function between the ages of 65 and 85. Crucially, these behaviors, which distinguish those who age with independence from those who do not, are neither costly nor complicated, and they certainly don't require a prescription. However, here's a concerning reality. A significant number of adults over 65 have already ceased doing at least 2 or 3 of these 5 essential things. This isn't due to laziness, but largely because they were never clearly informed of the silent, accumulating cost of stopping these habits, a cost that often remains invisible for years before manifesting. I'm Dr. Julian Mercer, and this channel is dedicated to bringing you the most current, evidence-based research on senior health in a manner that is both practical and easy to apply in your daily life. If you haven't subscribed yet, I strongly encourage you to do so now. Please stay with me through all 5 points, as the 5th one is now considered by cutting-edge research to be the single most powerful predictor of cognitive health in later life, and it's something most people would never expect. Number 1, you consistently challenge your body with resistance. This doesn't necessarily mean hitting the gym. It means regularly engaging in activities where you push, pull, carry, or work against some form of physical resistance. Whether that's active gardening, carrying groceries, utilizing resistance bands, or performing bodyweight movements, the key is consistency. Groundbreaking research published in the British Journal of Sports Medicine in 2024 reaffirmed that resistance training significantly reduces all-cause mortality by approximately 15%. This protective effect is evident even when these activities are performed just once or twice a week. Muscle tissue is a remarkable regulator of blood sugar, a crucial supporter of bone density, and a producer of compounds called myokines that actively diminish inflammation throughout the brain and body. When muscle mass declines, the ensuing metabolic consequences can profoundly impact virtually every bodily system. The individuals who age most successfully have typically never fully disengaged from using their muscles under load. They may have adapted their routines or slowed their pace, but they've always kept moving forward. Number 2, you consistently maintain genuine social connection. This isn't about passively scrolling through social media feeds or simply watching television in the same room as other people. We're talking about authentic conversation, shared activities, or meaningful interactions with other human beings on a regular basis. The Harvard Study of Adult Development, which stands as one of the longest-running investigations into human well-being ever conducted, revealed a profound insight. The quality of relationships in later life was a more powerful predictor of physical health and cognitive longevity than traditional metrics like cholesterol levels, blood pressure, or even income. Adults who reported high-quality social connections at age 50 were significantly more likely to enjoy robust cognitive health at 80. Further underscoring this importance, the United States Surgeon General's 2023 advisory on loneliness explicitly stated that social isolation is associated with a nearly 30% increased risk of dementia, a 29% increased risk of heart disease, and a 32% increased risk of stroke. If you are over 65 and actively cultivating consistent, meaningful relationships with others, you are fundamentally protecting your brain and heart in ways that no pill or supplement can ever replicate. Number 3, you approach sleep with genuine intention. This goes beyond simply lying down when you feel tired. It means actively safeguarding your sleep, much like you would a critical medical appointment. You establish and adhere to a consistent sleep schedule, and you proactively address any sleep disruptions as something truly worth resolving. After age 65, Sleep becomes even more critical because it's when the brain's glymphatic system, essentially the brain's sophisticated internal waste removal system, performs its most vital work. A comprehensive 2025 systematic review further reconfirmed the strong association between poor sleep quality and a significantly elevated risk of dementia, noting that even a mere 1% annual decline in deep sleep was linked to a 27% increased risk over time. Adults who age will have wisely refused to accept fragmented sleep as an inevitable part of getting older. They manage it effectively, addressing its underlying causes rather than simply enduring its debilitating consequences. If you've remained with me this far, it's clear you're invested in your health journey and eager to discover what comes next. Yet, many viewers tend to enjoy the content, but then scroll away without subscribing. If this information truly resonates with you and feels meaningful, please take a moment to tap the subscribe button. It only takes a second. Otherwise, you might simply forget this channel exists and miss out on a wealth of valuable educational content that lies ahead. Over my many years in the clinic, I've come to recognize a singular, profound truth. Authentic progress in health doesn't stem from drastic, extreme measures. Instead, it arises from consistently implementing the right small steps, day after day. This foundational principle is precisely why I developed the 30-day blood pressure reset for seniors. It's a straightforward, step-by-step plan specifically designed to help support healthy blood pressure through gentle daily routines, light exercises, and exceptionally clear guidance that you can effortlessly follow from the comfort of your own home. I've witnessed incredible results firsthand. Some of my own patients, and even individuals who have already obtained this guide, have followed its precise structure and begun experiencing real, noticeable improvements in their health. You'll actually see some of their heartfelt feedback displayed on your screen right now, because I want you to hear directly from them. Many have shared that they feel a greater sense of control over their daily habits, more confident in their blood pressure readings, and a profound sense of peace, knowing they are finally taking the right, proactive steps for their well-being. For so many, the transformation wasn't about radical changes. It was about having a clear, simple, and actionable plan they could genuinely stick to, and that made all the difference. Currently, I'm keeping access to this program highly exclusive. I am only opening it to 15 individuals at this time because I'm committed to providing close, personal follow-up to monitor each person's progress. If you feel that your current routine isn't providing the clarity or the health results you truly need, I encourage you to click the link in the description or scan the QR code on your screen to secure your copy before all the available spots are filled. And as a valued member of this community, I've made it even more accessible for you with a generous 70% discount, ensuring you can get started without any concerns about the cost. Once you obtain your copy, you can provide your email, and I will personally follow up with you, checking in and offering support to help you stay consistent with the plan. Furthermore, if these videos and guides have proven helpful to you, you can also consider supporting this community through the link provided in the channel description. Your invaluable support helps us continue creating simple, easy-to-understand health education specifically tailored for adults over 60 who often struggle to find adequate time, clear guidance, or comprehensive explanations elsewhere. Every contribution, no matter how small, helps us sustain this growing community and empower more seniors to confidently take better care of their health. Number 4, you effectively manage stress rather than simply absorbing it. For older adults, chronic stress is far more than just a mental health concern. It is a profound physiological challenge. Sustained high levels of cortisol, the body's primary stress hormone, directly inflict damage upon the hippocampus, which is the brain region most critically involved in memory formation and retrieval. Beyond memory, elevated cortisol also escalates blood pressure, actively promotes inflammation throughout the body, and accelerates the biological aging of cells. And here lies the most common pitfall. Many adults over 65 mistakenly believe that stress simply passes on its own. However, chronic low-grade stress, the accumulated weight of worry and pressure without consistent, healthy outlets, keeps cortisol levels persistently elevated. This is the precise biological mechanism that inextricably links stress to accelerated brain aging. The individuals who age most successfully haven't eliminated stress entirely from their lives. Instead, they consistently process it through deliberate practices like movement, mindful breathing, prayer, creative activity, or robust, trusted relationships. They have cultivated a daily mechanism that effectively prevents stress from becoming a debilitating, chronic burden. Number 5, you're still actively learning something new. Please stay with me because this particular point could genuinely be the most vital of all. Adults who remain engaged in actively acquiring new skills or knowledge between the ages of 65 and 85 are actively building what neuroscientists refer to as cognitive reserve. This is the brain's accumulated capacity to effectively compensate for and adapt to age-related changes. A groundbreaking 2024 study, published in PNAS, definitively found that older adults who engaged in sustained new learning demonstrated remarkable improvements in memory function that extended far beyond the specific skill being learned. In essence, the entire brain became more capable across multiple cognitive areas. This isn't merely about solving crossword puzzles or playing Sudoku. It's about genuinely challenging the brain with something entirely unfamiliar and demanding, perhaps a new language, a musical instrument, a complex craft, or an entirely new academic subject. The inherent discomfort associated with genuine, effortful learning is the precise mechanism driving this profound brain growth. If you are still actively learning new things at 70, 75, or even 80, you're engaging in an activity that the vast majority of your peers have long since abandoned. And the scientific evidence overwhelmingly suggests that this matters more than almost anything else for your long-term cognitive health. So there you have them, 5 pivotal behaviors. Engaging your body with resistance, fostering genuine social connection, practicing intentional sleep, developing a consistent mechanism for managing stress, and committing to continued, deliberate learning. Not one of them costs money. Not one requires a prescription. All 5 are profound choices available to you, starting today. Before you leave, please consider this for a moment. Most people endlessly postpone taking their health seriously, perpetually waiting for that perfect time, a moment that, regrettably, often never arrives. This understanding is precisely why I developed the 30-day blood pressure reset for seniors. It is meticulously designed to empower you to implement a simple, structured daily routine that effectively supports healthy blood pressure, free from confusion or unnecessary stress. Within its pages, you'll discover gentle yet effective exercises, practical daily habits, and a remarkably clear, step-by-step plan that you can genuinely commit to and follow with ease. I've been incredibly heartened by the feedback. Some of my own patients and countless individuals who have already utilized this guide have followed its exact framework and begun to experience real, tangible improvements in their health. You'll witness some of their testimonials on your screen now, as I believe it's essential for you to hear their experiences directly.